Here's how you tie 2 half hitches. Take the rope and turn it around the pole. It could be a horizontal pole or a vertical pole. Make sure that you have plenty of slack. Now, take the working end and place it underneath the standing part, essentially forming an underhand loop. Then you take the working end and turn it and tuck it through the eye of the underhand loop. Okay, next step is do exactly the same thing. So you take the working end, put it underneath the standing part, like so, and then take the working end, turn it around, tuck it through the second loop you made, and then just pull it together. And there you go, 2 half hitches. The purpose of the 2 half hitches is general. It's used for a lot of things, especially tying rope to things like poles or trees or masts on ships. The reason why it's called 2 half hitches is because when we went around the pole and then form an underhand loop and then tuck the working end through the eye of the loop, this is known as a half hitch. And a half hitch cannot stand on its own, so you need to have 2 half hitches in order to get something that will stand. I want you to take note of something that we did. Here, I said we turn around the pole and then we place the working end underneath the standing part. Well, you could have also put it above the standing part, making an overhand loop, and then take the working end, tuck it through the eye of the loop. The only thing is that if you start by going over the standing part, you have to do it again. So take the working end, go over the standing part, tuck it through. That is still 2 half hitches. I want to show you an application of using a half hitch, or for better measure, 2 half hitches. Let's say that I'm tying a mooring hitch. Since that's not part of Royal Rangers, I'm not going to go over the derivation, but if you want to learn how to tie it, then I have a tutorial in the card above. The mooring hitch is fairly stable, but not 100%. The caveat is this end right here. Just one pull and the entire hitch is gone. So one way out of that is to simply tie a half hitch. Take the working end, put it through the loop, and then you tuck it back in on itself, and there you go. And for good measure, you could do it again and form 2 half hitches, and thus it's not going anywhere.